Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. We are in Nassau, Bahamas, game day 10, Group E, the FIBA Basketball World Cup America's qualifiers in the game between Bahamas and Argentina. This is the fixture list for game day 10. Canada taking on Panama, Dominican Republic going up against Venezuela, and Bahamas taking on Argentina. And as you look at the standings, you can understand the significance of this game for both of these teams. Argentina 4th, Bahamas 5th. And a lot to be decided as teams chase the berths for the FIBA Basketball World Cup, which will be played next year in Indonesia, Japan, and Philippines. So there he is, Pablo Prigioni, the former Argentina point guard, the great Pablo Prigioni, and a player that, well, he was elevated, became a coach rather, and then was elevated from his assistant role to the head coaching role right before the FIBA America Cup against, I think, probably on the outside for most people, perhaps not within the organization, very surprised just because Nestor Che Garcia was at the helm and had made so many headlines coaching other national teams, and once he finally got the job as the head at Argentina, it looked like that was his job and his job to keep for some time. But after one of the windows and right before the FIBA America Cup, the change was made, and then Pablo Prigioni guided Argentina to the FIBA America Cup title. Now, he faced off against Che Garcia, who went on to become the Dominican Republic head coach, the team he coached at the FIBA Basketball World Cup 2019 in China. Well, they met in the first game of this window, and Che Garcia, well, he steered the Dominican Republic to victory. So make of it all what you will, but clearly Argentina, a team that expects to be at the FIBA Basketball World Cup, one of the elite teams in international basketball really for more than 2 decades. They've had some ups and downs, but don't forget they made it to the final as recently as 2019 under former coach Sergio Hernandez, and they've got high expectations of making it back. For now, we're going to have a pause in the commentary for the playing of the national anthems.
National anthem of the Commonwealth of the Bahamas.
Well, the national anthems have been played, and the coaches, you see Johnson, Anton Moses going over to shake the hand of Pablo Prigioni, and the players as well. And it's crunch time, really, when you talk about qualification for the 32-team FIBA Basketball World Cup. We know Canada from the Americas will be there, but who else is going to be joining them? I mean, it has really gotten interesting in the Americas in both of the second-round groups. Referees from Puerto Rico, Roberto Vasquez, the crew chief, walking off to the right there. Alan Thiago dos Santos from Brazil, and Johnny Batista Palermo from Puerto Rico. And we'll get a look at the starting fives for both teams. For Argentina, Nicolas Brusino, Jose Vildoza, Marcos Delia, Juan Ballet, and Lucio Redivo. Braille, Fernandez, Chaparro, Romano, Cuello, Aguirre, and Gaizzi, all playing for Coach Prigioni. Obviously, depth so crucial for all of these national teams. And Pablo Prigioni knows it better than anybody here with this national team. They competed hard against the Dominican Republic, but they came up on the short end. You know, their star in that game, really, Brusino, but not able to spirit them to victory. For Bahamas tonight, Jaron Cornish, Abel Joseph, J.R. Cato, David Nesbitt, and Jerron Burrows. The Sylvester Roll and a whole cast of characters coming off the bench. And Johnson Anton Moses, the head coach. So these teams getting their final instructions from their coaches before they walk out on the court. So Argentina, remember, going all the way back to 2002, making it to the FIBA Basketball World Cup final in Indianapolis. And again, I think surprised pretty much everybody that they made it to the final in 2019 when they were led by their great Luis Scola. They're hoping to now punch their ticket. They won't do it tonight for the FIBA Basketball World Cup, but they are hopeful of making it back, and very important window indeed for them. And you consider how many teams are competing for those spots, and it's really tight in both groups. Argentina, as you saw, fourth in Group B behind Canada, Venezuela, Dominican Republic. They're 6-3, and then the other group, USA at 7-2, Mexico, Brazil both at 6-3, and Uruguay at 5-4, as well as Puerto Rico 5-4. So really, for the neutral fan, it's a dream situation. It's a dream situation in terms of the run-in to the qualification for the World Cup. And everybody's going to have to dig deep. And and get some big time performances. This is a game I think that Argentina are looking at it like they simply must have. And without a doubt, Bahamas at 3-6 know this is a game they must have. Well, hello everybody. Good evening and welcome to the Bahamas, taking on Argentina in the America's qualifiers for the FIBA Basketball World Cup. And the Bahamas coming out and missing with their first attempt, David Nesbitt. And Nicholas Brasino not able to get it to drop. And stick with it. Wampi Valette chasing the ball, goes out of bounds, so it'll stay here with Argentina. Argentina missing with another jump shot. And that doesn't look good. Getting an injury right at the beginning. Vildoza taking some type of knock. He's going to take his time to get up, but I think he's probably going to come out of the game. So Nicolas Aguirre is getting off the bench, and he's going to come in. Certainly not what you want if you're Pablo Prigioni, knowing, having played the point guard position, knowing how crucial, and he limps out, and you really wonder. You hope that that's not a serious injury. At least he was able to walk off. You hope it's just a knock on the knee. And the long shot is good, the three-pointer, so the Bahamas taking the lead here. Cornish getting his first three-pointer. Valette over to Brasino again. His range as well, once he steps in the gym, he can shoot it. Here's Aguirre, and shot clock expires. Now the spin, the turn, and the miss. Gives it back to Argentina. Aguirre. And right behind the arc, Dalia goes up for the rebound. It's going to be Bahamas basketball again. Off the front of the iron. And putting it up and easing the concerns, Lucio Redivo, easing the concerns of Argentina. You just want to kind of get into your rhythm, get into the flow, and you want to see that ball fall through the hoop as soon as possible. Shot clock about to expire, and alertly putting it up right at the end was Cornish, but just a desperation heave. Redivo misses on this attempt. Redivo definitely a player that can carry a team, much like Brasino with his scoring. Yeah, riding their luck a little bit as that jump shot from Abel Joseph stays out. Give away the open looks. Could come back to haunt you. Vallette. And they find Aguirre wide open. And really, all Aguirre had to do was catch it, turn to his right, and he had a layup. And he could have even just gone up, turned to his left, and scored. And kind of showing a point guard pass first mentality. But you got to be maybe a little bit more aware of your situation. I'm sure that's probably what Pablo Prigioni is thinking. A three-pointer not there, and now rebounding and running. Redivo passes it back to Brasino. Now Redivo gets it on the baseline, and you can just see he is a scoring machine. He always has been, and obviously plays in the top European leagues. Now driving in and taking down that low post for the Bahamas. So Burroughs gets his first two. Vallette missing it from a long way out, but D'Elia gets the rebound. Then Argentina may be a little guilty of overpassing here. But then the Bahamas turn it over as they attack. Lucio Redivo, the AS Junior Libertas Palacanestro veteran, coming out and carrying him so far. He's going to take as many. You would imagine when he's open, he's looking to put it up much like Brasino. Here he goes again. In and out. D'Elia with the offensive rebound. He goes back, and he is fouled as he goes back up with the shot. Doesn't take full advantage of that. And driving in, and boy, powering his way up for the basket. Burroughs, his second basket of the game. He's got 4 points. And Bahamas back on top. Well, you look at what Argentina has left on the schedule, and you think about, the importance of this game. They'll take on Canada on February 24th at home, and also they'll host Dominican Republic. So I think as Brasino goes up and makes the shot, they're viewing this as a must-win game. I mean, they cannot afford to lose to the Bahamas, lose any ground against a team that is currently has a FIBA World Ranking of 60. Compared to their own #4 FIBA World Ranking. Here goes Vallette on the break, and he dunks it with 2 hands. Got ahead of Burroughs. Nesbitt lets it fly, ties it up. Aguirre over to Brasino. Oh, nice give and go for Argentina. They got it working now. The only problem is they're not making layups. Traveling. Bahamas, meanwhile, close their campaign out against next window. They'll be at Venezuela and at Panama. And they beat Panama in the first game in this window, 83-79. Of course, they lost on August 29th at Argentina, 95-77 in Mar del Plata. That was in the last window, but a different team. Although Argentina had a different team, different players. But that's kind of the nature of the qualifiers, and that's why squad depth is so important. So the foul, and that has put Nicholas Romano at the charity stripe, fouled by Livingston Munnings Jr. And this is a seasoned veteran here, Romano, a warhorse, coming off the bench here, getting to the free throw line. Casey also in the game, as well as Martin Cuello. It's Kadeem Colby, Jerian Cornish, Godfrey Roll, Nesbitt, Munnings all on the court for the Bahamas. Good defense, Romano knocking it away. David Giese back to the basket game, passes back out and throws an interception. Telegraphed the pass. Nesbitt took it right away. Now Cornish gets down the baseline. Great effort there by Brasino. Oh. And that was just lost control, lost his handle as he was getting closer to midcourt. Oh, sweet shot from the right from the Bahamas, Godfrey Roll. Mono. Brasino. Aguirre. Oh, the putback from Aguirre. Years of age now, Nicholas Aguirre. Bringing the spark from the bench. Roll three-pointer, and Bahamas go back up now 15-14. Played well against Panama the other night. Oh, and Romano changed course, got into the paint and was going to go back to the left and collided with the Bahamas defender. And pretty good defense from the Bahamas. Romano fortunate to get to the free throw line. Now 3 points. Knotting it at 15, now putting the team up 16-15. Foul called. Bahamas don't have a chance of moving on to the next round. They're playing for pride. But even so, you know that when you take on the number 4 team in the FIBA World Ranking, a team of that, boy, that was a dangerous pass. Romano, fortunate, and they pass it, get it up the court, and the charge turns it back over to the Bahamas. And three-point shot is good. And the Bahamas go up 18-16. And three-point shot is good from Romano. What a contribution he's made coming off the bench. Right at the end of the first quarter, he's got 7 points. And at the end of one, it's Argentina leading it 19-18 over the Bahamas. Argentina 6 of 9 inside the arc. Look at the three-point shooting from the Bahamas. That's keeping them in the game right now. So the Devo coming into play early on, with the Bahamas again with no chance of advancing, giving Argentina everything they've got right now, playing again for pride. Anytime you put on the national team shirt, it's always a big thing. So far, very even stats all across the board in terms of points off turnovers, points in the paint, not too much disparity. Well, download the app, folks, scan in the barcode, courtside 1891 to get video stream schedules and scores. You definitely want to have that at your fingertips. Terrific shot, 40. Look at that, nailing the three-pointer. Cuello, number 44. And the timeout has been called. He goes over to the bench. The Bahamas want to talk about their defense. So Bahamas down by 4 points. Now the three. And how about the putback from Bahamas, jamming it home. That was Colby, Kadeem Colby. And Cuello comes right back and hits his second straight three-pointer. The Flamingo star. He's certainly a player that is not the first player that comes to mind when you think about playing big games for Argentina, but this is a huge opportunity for him to answer the call for his country, and he has done so very well here in the first half, coming off the bench with a couple of three-pointers. In fact, Cuello only played 12 minutes against the Dominican Republic the other day. He was 1 of 3 from deep, and against Paraguay in the first round, he played 13 minutes in that game. He's already surpassed his scoring in both of those contests. Colby at the line. Here's the three-pointer, and the three-pointer is good from Franco Baraye. And they stay with it. It's going to stay at this end. And the ball swatted out of bounds. So with 9 seconds on the shot clock. Barale, now Cuello to Barale for three. Goes in and out. And the ball goes out of bounds. It'll go back to Argentina. Shot clock winding down in the corner, and the little runner, Vildoza. So it looks a little bit better than when we last saw him going off the court to get that treatment after the knock on his knee. Now the pass down low. And good defense by Cuello. Vildoza has it. And Vildoza drives in much better, and Argentina is starting to put some distance between themselves and the home team now at 32-22, and it's the guys coming from the bench that's really giving them a lift. Barale, Vildoza in fact it started, but in a way he's come back from the bench because he immediately went out of the game after the start. Romano rebounds the miss. So those are missing from deep, and the rebound. The Bahamas attacking. Getting it down low, and Nesbitt is fouled. A good contribution from Barale. Vildoza doing his bit, trying to stay in front of a very strong David Nesbitt. And we've got another timeout, so we'll go down to the bench.
Next time we go down, let's go horns down again. Okay? Go horns down again. Pitch to David. Okay? You coming right back, JC, for that jumper. All right? Let's go together on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Well, it was a very nervous start for Argentina. But again, the guys coming from the bench have looked crisp. They look good with their passing. And of course, Romano came out, gave him a lift scoring. Coming right out of the timeout, the coach loves to see the basket, and he does, from David Nesbitt. All goes through the hands. And Nesbitt fouled as he goes up. Nesbitt's attempt rims out. Second one is good. So he's got 6 points, and the Bahamas trailing by 7 midway through the second quarter. Vildoza. Gives it to D'Elia. And fouled Vildoza, or excuse me, D'Elia. Maybe if he catch that ball, keep it up high. So see, he brings it down, and that's where he's vulnerable. Cadeau in there as well, guarding him. Sandwich, I think he was fortunate that the foul was called. Oh, beautiful passing. Oh, good hands, though. The hands up on defense, does it every time. Good play by the Bahamas. The team that can't advance, it is a team that's playing with a lot of gumption tonight, a sense of purpose. Trailing by 7, though, here early on. Look at that. Great effort. Steal by Cornish. Jump shot from the line is Burrows. Jerome Burrows. And that leads to a timeout from Prigioni. Burrows, 37 years of age, getting it done tonight. So Leo Gutierrez, remember that golden generation for Argentina, the assistant to Prigioni. Johnson, Anton Moses has to be happy with his team tonight. They are giving Argentina a tough time here in Nassau. Brasino. So Prigioni get pretty hot over there on the sidelines. Here's Brasino, goes behind his back into the corner. Here's Valette. Great effort from Argentina, but it's Bahamas that comes up with the basketball. Argentina go for the steal. Cornish passes down low, and good feet by the back to Manresa. Forward Valette. Now you think about who Prigioni's played for. They played for so many years under Dusko Ivanovic, Baskonia in Spain, but obviously went on to play in the NBA. Here's Cornish, brings a little bit of rain with that. And of course, with the national team, Prigioni played for Sergio Hernandez, one of the all-time greats, really. Here's Brasino, one of the all-time greats from Argentina, and he actually stopped after the Tokyo Olympics, Hernandez. Wouldn't rule out him coming back eventually sometime, you never know. And pass intercepted. Here goes Redivo. Accelerates, hands it off to Aguirre, who again seems reluctant to put that layup up in traffic. And the ball goes out of bounds. Strong rebound from Roll back in the game. Now Cornish. Gets in the paint. The battle for the basketball. Brasino, or Galizzi rather, knocks it away. Brasino has it over to Aguirre. Valette. Wide open three, and he nails it. Oh, gets it. Nesbitt down low, and the foul has been called. A chance for a three-point play. Excellent ball movement. And Eugene Bain is going to the line for a three-point play. Stuck with it on the foul. from Brasino. So he converts the opportunity. Valet almost turns it over. Good swarming defense. Now Aguirre is open and doesn't drop for Argentina. Ooh, collision. Garizzi. Whoa. Nesbitt over to Cornish. Well, had that gone in, it would have been a 2-point game. Now Aguirre dumps it down low to Galizzi, puts it up, and he's fouled, so he will take free throws. Drives in, can't get to go, and the Bahamas, oh boy, the steal from Redivo. Can you believe it? The steal, the basket, and a chance for a three-point play. The Bahamas working so hard, but falling asleep with Redivo, who comes up, gets the steal and the put and the layup. And now a chance to take the lead to 10. And this guy's middle name is Savvy. I mean, he has been playing, as I mentioned, for a long time in Europe. Now he does take the lead back up to 10. Rather, he did play a long time in Europe. Argentina with Libertas. And cuts to the basket. Nesbitt gets it down low, gets rejected by Valet, and then the ball knocked out of bounds. Nesbitt says he was hit. Like a good effort there from Valet. He might have grazed him. Valet passes up the jumper, gets in. And Bain missing. Driving down, and the whistle blows. And Bain helps Redivo up with 2.5 seconds remaining. And indeed he does. He's actually playing now in Italy with the Monferrato basket. The Pio Monferrato basket and the Liga Due, incredibly. Well, has obviously ambition of getting up into the top flight of Italian basketball. And a long shot Boy, that's a dangerous play from Aguirre going up to block that shot. You never know. They could call a foul and give him 3 free throws. But on balance, you have to think that Argentina must be very happy. After a really tough first half, Argentina lead it 42-30 over Bahamas. So Argentina 9 of 15 inside the arc. Now they've got one more 3 than the Bahamas, so that's changed for them in the second quarter. Rebounding the hosts, 1 less assist, each team with 5 steals. Devo has a game-high 9 points, Romano 7, and a lot of players with 6 points. Well, you look back at the highlights. And Redivo, you'll find him on them as well as Coelho, as well as, well, Nesbitt and Burrows. There's Burrows with the spin, scoring over Vowlett. Two-handed jab from Vowlett. So Roll coming out as well off the bench and giving his team a spark, the Bahamas. But a very tough finish. Got Romano there as well. Bahamas gave as good as they got in that second quarter. And this was Coelho, as well as Barale. And then Vildoza started getting active when he came back into the game. Right here, this is Vildoza. Little runner. And Argentina will be happy. That was a big play by Redivo as well, getting the steal in the basket and the foul. It's Argentina on top at halftime.
Who will you become when the moment arrives and you're carrying the expectations of an entire nation, representing your people and their dreams, the colorful faces in the streets, the screaming fans in the stands? It's time to make your move. All eyes on you, all hope, all heart. Because when you win for all.
Golden now looking to post up, gets his pocket picked, and now Puerto Rico have numbers. Pulls up El Señor Aqua, uno más from downtown, and he is just lighting it up right now. Well, Tremont Waters at the moment is just making it rain on the basketball court. You can see Tremont Waters, of course. The key play goes all the way, gets rejected one more time. Well, what a block off the backboard. Jackson thought about taking the three. Trocha takes it, nails it, and all of a sudden it's a 4-point ball game as Colombia está jugando baloncesto.
Inside to Ogilvy, screen for Haskins, inside outside dribble, floater, no it's not, it's the pass, and Romero with the flush. J.R. Caddo, jab step and jump shot is off, but the throwdown, look at that by Kadeem Colby, he's a man possessed for the Bahamas. No box out, big trouble for Panama.
Huertas off the down screen, takes the ball screen. So goes upstairs for the throwdown. And Brazil come out the gate here firing.
He is sitting screen. Nice little go from Milotelia, but a rejection is good from Vargas.
Run now, a few seconds. Oh, Juan's got to force up a Hail Mary. Oh my goodness gracious! 3 puntos, por favor. Gabriel Heron.
Up high, look out! Connor Morgan with the thrilling throwdown. And Canada punched their ticket emphatically to the 2023 FIBA World Cup.
Now can Bahamas respond, Silvestre, spin. What a block! Get out of here, says Romero. That is emphatic.
And they look to reverse back. Oh, great little crossover, watch out! And one. Super finish. Alisei Johnson takes off, takes the contact, throws it down. We'll go to the free throw line for the extra.
Well, we're at halftime and Argentina lead, and Lucio Redivo, the Italian-based guard, getting it done tonight. 9 points, a couple rebounds, 2 steals. And Argentina certainly a long way to go in this one. This Bahamas team, I think it really depends how hard they're going to push themselves. And the way they played in that first half, I thought they did a great job. But they're down 12 points, which in a way seems almost harsh because they were very, very competitive. And, well, Burroughs helping carry the team. And one of the players in the game for the Bahamas that has 6 points. Also, David Nesbitt has 6, as does Eugene Bain. Well, the team's out for their shoot-around here before the start of the second half. 4.5 minutes. We'll be getting things underway again. And again, Nesbitt, Bain, and Burrows each with 6 points for the Bahamas, who came into this game on the back of a 4-point win over Panama. A battle of two teams that didn't have a chance of progressing to the World Cup, but it's great to see these teams coming out, and anytime you get a chance to put on the national team shirt, know that these guys are putting their hands up. They want to come out and play. And that was a terrific performance in hostile territory for the Bahamas to get that win over Panama. And don't forget that Argentina, coming off a difficult loss at Dominican Republic. Now, they had a great summer, albeit a turbulent one. They played the qualifiers. They changed coach. They went from Che Garcia to Pablo Prigioni. Then they won the FIBA America. And now they're in Nassau, the Bahamas. And the thing is, you know, they've had some, oh, what a great place to come to visit. I don't know how much time they have to be able to go out and get on the beach and enjoy things. And I'm not sure their minds are firmly focused on the basketball, but wouldn't it be nice to be able to take a stroll along the beach tomorrow morning? Maybe they have an afternoon flight, although maybe some of these players have to get back to their clubs. I'm sure they will stay in the Bahamas for a day if they can. Of action all over the place. Dominican Republic. I'll tell you what, I don't know what it is about Che Garcia, but as you look at the coach of the Bahamas, Che Garcia, okay, he parted ways with Argentina, but he beat Argentina in the first game of this window, and then he went out tonight and led the Dominican Republic to a 72-68 win over another of his former teams, Venezuela. And that was an amazing come-from-behind win. Dominican Republic outscoring Venezuela 25-12 in the fourth quarter. Venezuela, the team that he led to the FIBA America title in 2015 to qualify for the Rio Olympics. But I'm sure Argentina are happy with Pablo Prigioni, and they'll get a win tonight. That would certainly give them a chance to take a deep breath and know that at least they went 1-1 in this window. Hey, scanning the barcode to get the World Cup Qualifiers app in your smartphone. Everything you need at your fingertips. Juan Fernandez there, number 21. It's great to see these young kids moving up to the senior team. Played a minute and a half in the first half. Saw him play at the Under-19 Basketball World Cup in Riga last year. Prigioni employing his players. I tell you, he looks good, doesn't he, Prigioni? I wouldn't be surprised if he could still get out there and play some point guard. Give Argentina 15 minutes. He is now the man in the suit on the bench calling the shots. Argentina up 12 points here at the start of the second half on the Bahamas, who start with possession and attacking the basket to the left and getting a three-pointer and a foul as well. The three from Cadeau. Now they've called a foul. A push on, is it Redivo? Wow. Well, that's just what they needed. They get to three and the off the ball foul. Well, this could be a huge trip down the floor if they hit another three. It'd be a 6-point trip. Boy, a tough drive. They'll take the 5-point trip. And driving in, it was Cadeau. So 5 points for him. Valette hits it off the side of the backboard. Roll now, takes it back out. Cadeau again. Cardoza hands it off. Redivo for three. Nesbitt gives it to Burroughs. Shot clock about to expire. Burroughs goes off 1 foot. Just white jerseys under there for the rebound. Dangerous pass. D'Elia into the corner. Redivo has missed his first two here in the second half. And Roll goes in and goes amongst the trees. Scores over D'Elia. Tough play, and again, 7 unanswered points now to start the second half for the Bahamas, who pull to within 5. Valette in the paint and gets Argentina's first basket of the second half. Roll with the bounce pass. Oh boy, foul on Valette. Burroughs was going to go in for the rim rocker. In fact, they give him the block. It wasn't a foul. Good play by Valette. Here he is trying to guard him. He gets another block. Get it out of here, he says. Burroughs again sticks with it, shows that experience, that savvy, doesn't give up. All he cares about is getting 2 points that trip down the floor, and he got him. Beautiful pass to Redivo. Nice play, Argentina. They've got some good movement. And look at that. Redivo steals it. Oh, boy. What a play. Redivo, for the second time tonight, has stolen the ball in the backcourt. What a player. Player of the game, without question. Burroughs again, sticking with it, going strong, and the basketball goes over to Argentina. credit was given to Vildoza with the steal. I thought it was Radiva that had the steal, but I could be wrong. I have to look back at it. Here's Radiva. Vildoza to D'Elia. Over to Vallette, comes off the line, goes in. How about the hops from Vallette? Lumpy Vallette. Well, what a year it's been for him. Final of the Basketball Champions League with Baxi Manresa. Back in the spring, played for Argentina all summer, made it to the final of the AmeriCup, won that. And here he is playing big minutes in the Bahamas. Three-point shot. And good job, D'Elia from behind. Look at Argentina get out and run. Oh, look at that. And D'Elia fouled by Nesbitt. And Argentina making the Bahamas work. D'Elia well short there. This is both. Had a good trip to the line. And it goes and off the glass and in. Boy, Cadeau has been terrific in this third quarter. 7 points in this third quarter. Dump to D'Elia, pump fake. Oh, beautiful play. You got to give him credit. Some players may have gone straight up, but he knew his teammate was there and he got it to Vallette. So Brasino fouls Cadeau. I would have thought that coming into this window that Argentina would have needed Brasino to carry them in scoring, and that hasn't been the case at all. And oh boy, pushing off there, Nesbitt needs to be careful with that. The way he's being guarded by Vallette. They've had much better balance in their scoring than I anticipated. And they play, strong play, down low by Colby. Oh, nice handoff again. Oh, great rejection from Nesbitt. Great hustle. Really impressed by the effort from the Bahamas tonight. And you just never know how these things are going to go. You just got to keep plugging away if they're Bahamas. And just look at how Dominican Republic, playing at home tonight, came from behind and beat Venezuela. And another foul has been called. Canada also taking on Panama tonight. That's a team that's already in the World Cup. Canada going up against a team that can't make it, Panama. But this one is different. This is a very much a game in which Argentina are being made to work. And that's great for these players that are pressing their claims for a spot in the team. which if they do end up qualifying for the FIBA Basketball World Cup, they will have a lot of options, Argentina, and you never know. And when they select the team, they'll look back and they'll think, well, this player helped us here. He's able to do this. You never write off your chances of making that World Cup roster. Alici getting ready to come back into the game for Argentina. Now the pass goes out of bounds. Colby couldn't catch up with that one. Coelho checks in. He's going to run up the court. He hit some big three-pointers in the first half, Coelho. He's in the left corner now. Vildoza. There's Coelho. It's time to come and get him. I'll bounce pass. A little bit too hard to get. And really the only thing I have a problem with that pass right there is Galizzi. It's a tough pass to catch because you're throwing it at his feet. And I'm not sure what he's going to do with it once he catches it because he's surrounded by players of the Bahamas. Oh, missing from the line. Galizzi doesn't want to come out of the game even if he has jammed his fingers. He's been sitting and watching. He wants to play. Valette. Here's Coelho. Bahamas working around, now put on the deck. Back to Burrows. They're looking at that high percentage shot, and they get it. Boy, Kadeem Colby. Great work, Burrows. Great work, Bahamas. You can only be impressed with how they're going about their business tonight. Argentina's passing and movement and some savvy plays from Lucio Redivo with those steals really has made the difference for them tonight. Here's Vildoza, quick pass. Oh, what a play. And Valette has proved invaluable as well. His ability to score in and around the basket. I mean, he's not playing in Spain's top flight if he's not a good player. Oh, what a shot. I tell you, Roll is a scoring machine, isn't he? He's got 9 points. Redivo out to Valette. Oh, look at that. What a play. I think Bahamas were expecting a whistle. Great interception, Galizzi. And now Argentina look at the passing. Look at the passing from Argentina. Get on your feet and applaud the boys from Buenos Aires, getting it done on the break. Valette has been exceptional tonight. Redivo is not just his scoring, it's his passing. And Argentina, with their biggest lead of the game, 60-47. Bahamas called timeout.
All right, we're going to get back. All right, keep watching the ball going. Keep walking out of possession. You're catching the ball and looking straight for your move. Yeah. Yeah, kid, are you drawing three? I think clouding up the
that's why I kick it. Like driving and kicking. Like driving and kicking.
You see, when they get off, when you get the ball off that pick and roll, we already got the advantage. So when you go back into it, you help them, they coming right back to you. So just swing the ball and then go get that next pick and roll, and that's when you can get the ball back.
Let's try this. One, dribble it to the 5, entry pass to the 5. 1, you're going down and you set it here for the 4. coming off to the free throw line for a jumper. Who's on now? So they're playing the 5, you're playing the 4. So you go set it for Keno, coming off, hit him right there on the top.
Point guard. They might jump stick.
Yeah.
Point guard. They might jump stick and try to trap you. So be vigilant. Okay. It's like all right. Point him to set stick. You stay down.
Bahamas on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Stay opposite side.
Great timeout from the Bahamas. I mean, this is a team together. You got the players, coaches encouraging their involvement. They want to chime in. It just goes to show they're locked in, anticipating what Argentina are trying to do. Argentina, though, have landed some blows here in this third quarter, and they have outscored their opponents now 18-17. Missing it badly, Kimsey Silvestre. Galizzi going up against Silvestre, and he travels. Final 20 seconds, look at that. Coelho comes up, gets the steal, and Aguirre says, let's take this shot clock down to the end. That's going to be Coelho. He's open, and he takes it, and he makes it. Another big steal in the backcourt for Argentina. And instead of running the shot clock or the game clock down, they take the early shot, and Argentina has a foul to give, so it's no problem there. And just that experience factor, some of these players. Boy, never turn your back on an Argentinian player. He's going to come up and take the basketball away from you. This has been a terrific performance. Terrific game, really. And, oh boy, the alley-oop was there. They had it. Well, if you had Argentina, they did what they had to do. They have stretched their lead with 10 minutes remaining. Argentina on top 63-47. Argentina 11-14 at the line. That looms big. But the turnovers also big. Bahamas have turned it over 14 times. Argentina have scored 18 points off the Bahamas turnovers. 8 points the Bahamas have scored off the 11 turnovers of Argentina. For Argentina, that was a great play as well. The passing with Redivo and Valette. Scanning the barcode for courtside 1891. Get it in your smartphones to get the video stream schedules and scores. 63-47, Argentina on top of the Bahamas here, and the fourth quarter is underway. And driving in and scoring is Romano, and he is fouled. Sylvester, Rolly, Monings, Colby. I'm sure they're going to be able to stop this Argentina team that have now extended their lead to 18 points, have a chance to take it up to 19. Nesbitt takes it just outside the lane. Well, you're not going to get it all back at once right now, but what you got to worry about here for Bahamas is you got to D up and you got to get rebounds. And maybe not a shot that Prigioni would have been too happy with on that one from Vildoza. A good defense as Romano goes out on Nesbitt. Sure looks to me like Kinsey Silvestre's maybe needs to be a little bit more selective with his shots. Here's Burrows. This is everything, and Aguirre has it. Here's Romano. Vildoza. Crelo. And Aguirre turns it over. Good defense by Kinsey. Roll from downtown. To a 14-point deficit. Okay, Coelho's pass. A little bit of miscommunication there, and Rolla gets in. And Colby had the rebound. They're going to help roll up. Couldn't do anything new, couldn't stand up, so had to hold on to the ball, so they called the jump ball. And the possession arrow favors Argentina. That's going to be, Bahamas basketball. So a big chance for the Bahamas if they can hit another 3, get it to 11. They're going to take it, and Nesbitt makes it. They refuse to go away. Great resolve for the Bahamas. Aguirre left open. And chasing down the basketball was Burrows. Kinsey Silvestre has it knocked out of his hands, goes out of bounds. Foulette comes back into the game. And traveling on David Nesbitt. Well, you think back to the Bahamas campaign, it has been a memorable one. Certainly this summer they had some great games. Venezuela was terrific on August 25th. I had the luxury of doing that game. There's D'Elia, hands it off to Redivo. And Brasino misses, but there's D'Elia once again with the offensive rebound, not able to put it up and in. Three-pointer, another three is good. And you knew the timeout was coming from Prigioni after that. David Nesbitt just utterly sensational. 16 points, 3 of 6, just keeps plugging away. Because he's played in Argentina, David Nesbitt. Boca Juniors, where he is right now. So playing other places in South America.
El único que puede meter punto. ¿Sí? Escucha, Lucio, Marcos, ¿sí? Venga, Brusi, ¿sí? Y tengo uno más acá, Juanpi, ¿sí? Marcos, venís, haces un slip, ¿sí? Ya lo le das a Marcos, en el momento que le das a Marcos, Lucio por mano, ¿sí? Mano a mano, Marcos y Lucio, ¿sí? Fíjate si tenés ahí un 2 por 1, si no seguimos jugando, ¿sí? Uno está abierto seguro, dale, dale, dale. Vamos para adelante, dale. Dale, dale, dale.
6.5 minutes remaining, and the Bahamas have clawed the deficit all the way back to 8 points. It's been a terrific comeback. They trailed by 19 points. And now the ball thrown out of bounds. And if you're an Argentina fan, it's getting a little bit uncomfortable. But if you like the Bahamas, you are smelling an upset. You are sensing the possibilities. That's a tough turnover there for the Bahamas, trying to keep chipping away. So that's on Cadeau. And I got him in the neck area. Now Redivo probing again. He was the man in the first half. D'Elia spins, goes up with the left hand, and he's fouled as well. And D'Elia is playing in Lithuania this season. Gets out with a drop. So they're back up to an 11-point lead. Burrows. How about that? Good touch. John Burrows getting it done tonight. 9 points, 16 for Nesbitt. Dangerous pass, Nesbitt almost knocking that away. Big pass down to D'Elia again. Wow. Now that's the adjustment they made at halftime. Let's get D'Elia involved. Cornish hands it off. And that ball is swatted. That was Abel Joseph that went for the basket. Great block from D'Elia coming to the rescue here. Nesbitt hoping that they were going to call a foul if Aguirre coming on top of him. So Argentina tried to clinch the win here, up 10 points. Redivo, 4.5 minutes remaining. Bahamas still have their chances. And they turn it over. Redivo up ahead, and look at Valette, another dunk. Oh, Wampi Valette has been outstanding tonight. 19 points. Nice pass ahead by Redivo after the steal. The official score hasn't given an assist to Redivo on that after the steal. But anyway, with 4 or 5 remaining, it's Argentina on top. 73-61. That last timeout was very productive for Pablo Prigioni.
You can roll, you sink the thing, and you're dead. He already hit 3 in a row. Why are we running away? All right, let's go. Right here. Let's go. Together, man. One big go. Bahamas on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Argentina trying to get their 7th win. They get a win, they go to 7-3. The drive and the basket is good. Cornish coming right out of the timeout. He's got 5 points. It's too early to worry about the clock if you're Argentina. You got to keep playing and running your offense. Here's Redivo. And again, to get to D'Elia, back over to Redivo this time. And good strong rebound and run now for Cadeau. Hands it back off. Cornish passes up on the 3, takes it in. Boy, he and Roll are so tough going to the basket. Cuts it back to an 8-point game. That's 4 points quickly off the deficit. And Brasino, a little wraparound to D'Elia. Decides to pass it back outside. Redivo takes it all the way and misses. Argentina fans will be biting their nails right now. This is getting nervous for them. Prigioni's going to put Vildoza back in. Burrows dumps it down low. Argentina with fouls to give. Burrows thinking about launching. And they stay with it, and tough rebound by Brasino. That's a good rebound for Brasino. That was a ball they needed to have. So 14 fouls now on the Bahamas. And the dump to D'Elia. D'Elia is stolen by Cadeau. Here's Cadeau again, bounce pass. D'Elia goes up and blocks Colby. Oh, Vildoza able to pass it to D'Elia. 1:45 remaining. Surprised they had an open three they could have taken, but they decided to go for the two and came up with nothing. The Bahamas. Here they are again. Look at that, hustling, getting the basketball. See if Roll stops. He's going to try, and oh, he's unlucky. Went in and out. Quick outlet pass. Argentina might take time off the clock now, and they're going to come to get some of the moisture off the court. Great hustle, great effort. And Roll will just think if that ball goes in, it's a 5-point game. It is a different game. And sometimes it's just a game of millimeters, of inches. So timeout, Bahamas.
We got a minute and a half. 30. On these pick and rolls, the point guard trying to drag his dribble. We trap him. On the first pick and roll, trap, make them scramble, and then we can stay. Hey, trap. When you get the pass out, you gotta sprint back to your man. Weak side, you gotta go help, or we can give up a layup. Trap quick, try and get that quick hard right away. No fouling. We go in the score right away. No fouling. Play good D. We get into the foul game under a minute. Let's go. We got extended game.
Well, I think we know what Nesbitt's going to be doing once his playing career ends. He's going to be coach. He's going to be coaching David Nesbitt. Impressive stuff from him over there on the bench. Well, they turn it over, Argentina, but they get it back. And almost coming up and getting the steal. Wow. A little bit unlucky there. Burrow's got his third foul. So Valette will go to the line. Look at those numbers. They've needed every bit of that, but he misses both free throws. Here's the chance. Rolls to his left. Nesbitt hands it off, and there's the dunk. And Bahamas. That was Colby, number 13, with the dunk. And now it's a 6-point game. And work still to be done for Argentina. Those 2 missed free throws by Vowlet complicates their path to victory just a little bit here.
Seguridad. Marcos, profundo, ¿sí? Bloqueo, lee Locu, ¿dónde está el defensor? Locu va acá, viene ahí, ¿sí? Si el balón entra acá, este se va. Pepe pase de seguridad y corremos, ¿sí? Si vienen a doblar a Pepe, hay que darle un pase. Vamos, ángulo, metemos al grande de ellos. Al que defiende a vos. Al que defienda al grande de ellos.
Argentina get inbound the basketball to Redivo. Now Vildoza. Nesbitt. And called for a foul. Looks like he's moving his feet. So Redivo goes out. Nesbitt, meanwhile, is foul number 1. But the pressure's on Argentina now. They just missed a couple of free throws. Vildoza does get that one to drop. But he only makes 1 of 2. Now Bahamas. I'm guessing they're not going to just live by the 3-point line, but they would like to get one. No, they're going to take it down low again. Colby. And they cut more points off the deficit. 5-point game. Brasino to the corner. Now they pass it to Brasino. Vildoza. Brasino open. And it's long. Here's the chance for the Bahamas. Roll fouled by Aguirre. And they've got one more foul that they can commit before they put the Bahamas on the line. But the way this thing is going, Bahamas looking very dangerous right now against Argentina. This team is playing hard. They're playing together. Playing with self-belief. Colby inbounds it. And Nesbitt goes hard to the basket. Oh, if he had made that, he would have had an and one. 19.6 seconds remains. been excellent. Nesbitt 16 points, 12 rebounds, 4 steals, a block, plus 28 efficiency. That is a great game. That's a 4-point game. And Argentina definitely wobbling right now, missing some shots, missing some free throws. And boy, Nesbitt, without a doubt, the main man for this Bahamas team tonight. And you consider also he's played a lot of minutes, 31, just under 32 minutes, 6 of 11 from the floor, 12 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 steals, plus 30 efficiency, which is a game high by a long way.
Pepe, Locu, sí, Locu y Lucio, sí, lo mismo, Lucio, vas para un lado, Locu va para el otro, Pepe, te puedes mover, sí, ni bien se mueve, sí, el otro se tiene que ir, porque Pepe es el que entra, sí, el otro tiene que ir, hay que aguantar, si vienen 2 por 1, tenemos uno de seguridad siempre, si nadie puede recibir, viene Brusi, sí, Franco, vos por acá también, sí. Vos por acá y Bruce acá, Bruce y Franco. ¿Sí?
Vamos, dale.
Well, what a great game this has turned out to be. And you know, those other teams, they're probably tuning in and watching. They're certainly keeping their eye on the score. Those teams that Argentina are competing against, trying to get one of those World Cup qualifying berths. And they don't let any time go off the clock. Hardly any at all, rather. Cadeau picks up his 3rd foul, and the pressure is on Argentina. It is immense right now. You can just feel it. Free throws have to be made. It's an incredible, great example of how basketball played all over the world, different styles, but just the way this Bahamas team has come together is a beautiful thing to watch tonight. Mendoza gets the first to go. You feel like the Bahamas deserve to get something out of this game. Argentina on the road. They do not want to go 0-2 in this window. And boy, that was clutch shooting. Now they got to hurry. Trailing again by 5. Looking for the 3 if they can get it. Nope. Roll takes it down and is fouled. The reach. Unbelievable. Roll's finishing ability is just something to behold. He is so tough. Wow. So the foul was called on Vildoza. Let's see it again. It must have been a reach. .8 seconds. You know, Argentina, they're going to have to inbound the basketball if he makes this. There was never a doubt about that one. Two-point game. Remarkable comeback. Terrific, terrific resolve shown by the Bahamas, making Argentina work until the final seconds. And that's what it's all about. It's all 40 minutes. I'll tell you what, if Bahamas win this game tonight, it could ultimately knock Argentina out of the World Cup. That foul committed on Redivo, and now he has to go to the line. I mean, we won't know if that's the case because they still have 2 more games in the next window, and other teams have games to win. But even so, this would be a very tough loss for Argentina. Make no mistake about it. And you have got to tip your hat to the Bahamas. They came from behind to win at Panama, and they want to get another scalp tonight. Imagine they will be the toast of the town if somehow, some way they can pull off this comeback. Huge free throws. Huge. And I don't use that word lightly. He's perfect at the line tonight. Not trying to jinx him, just relaying the facts. 5 of 5. And he makes the second. Now they do not want to foul. Roll, gets it, and what a play. And with 1.9 seconds, they get it in bounds. And Redivo fouled with 0.7 seconds. Again. Well, I think obviously he's going to try to make both of them. If he misses the first one, then you have to wonder if he should miss the second one on purpose. They have timeouts left in the bag. The look on Nesbitt's face says it all. It's like, we got 0.7 seconds. We're going to need a miracle. If Redivo makes both free throws, it's over. Okay, they're going to put 1.2 seconds. So that helps them a little bit. Not much. But Redivo continues to make free throws. Now it's kind of irrelevant because they can still hit a long shot and tie it. But now this is the big one. This is the one you got to make. And he does indeed. And Rowley puts it up. And boy, what a game. I'll tell you what, I don't know where you're watching this game, but it was worth staying up for, folks. What a contest. Argentina pushed to the end, survived. They beat the Bahamas 80-76. Argentina, both teams 21 makes inside the arc. Bahamas with 3 more makes from deep, but look at the free throw line. That was the difference in this game. Argentina 20-26. And otherwise, tip your hat to this Bahamas team. At the end of the day, they played for their country, they played for pride, and they almost pulled off a shocker. Foulette with 19 points. The Bahamas just kind of wrote the book on why you never give up, because they made Argentina uncomfortable at the end. They made them make plays, and they will be glad to get out of here with a win. Well, it won't be Foulette among the players who got it done tonight for Argentina. He had a big, big game. He had the 19 points to lead him in scoring. Of course, he also, Nesbitt was the player of the game, in my opinion. Even in defeat, he was that good. And Roll as well was just breathtakingly good in crunch time. The way he was able to score, got through Roll third, ended up scoring 15 points, 6 assists, 4 rebounds. But it was a very tough game for Argentina to win. Jerron Burroughs, J.R. Cadeau, Kadeem Colby. This was a team. This was a Bahamas team that came out to get a big win tonight, and they almost pulled it off. But for Argentina, well, Pablo Prigioni, I think he did a good job in this window. Difficult circumstances. They lost at a very good Dominican Republic team who got 2 wins in this window. Also beat Venezuela. That just goes to illustrate how tough that game was. And Redivo was clutch at the line. They needed that. He was 7 of 7 in the end. Vildosa was good. He was 5 of 6 at the line, although he missed a late one, but you're not going to make them all. I've already spoken about Valette. Nicholas Brusino just 1 of 7 from the floor, 0 of 5 from three-point range. Shot wasn't falling for him today. And Marcos D'Elia came up big in big moments. He had 7 points, 7 rebounds, but that came at a critical time. Also, Martin Coelho with the 9 points. And let's don't forget also Nicholas Romano in the first half, what he did. He finished with 10 points. So just a great effort. And just a privilege to be able to call that game. Argentina scored 23 points off the turnovers, just 11 points scored off turnovers for the Bahamas. And these are the standings as we look at it. We already knew the Bahamas were not going to be advancing to the World Cup, but with that win, Argentina proved to 7-3. But the top 3 teams from each group, plus the best 4th place team, and that is a dogfight when you look at both groups. Well, 80-76, Argentina win over the Bahamas. They traveled to Nassau on the back of a defeat at the Dominican Republic, and the Bahamas, fresh off their win at Panama. Well, these 2 teams reminded us tonight how basketball is the greatest game in the world. Argentina, they edged a close one. What a game.